All right, bounce back of the week.
Bounce back of the week.
That's the player who, the week before just didn't do anything, and this week you're thinking they're back up in the top 10 range, something like that. Solid week. What do you got?
Back to respectability.
Yes.
Indeed. Well, last week, my bounce back player of the week was Rashard Mendenhall.
How'd you do?
What could you say about what if? Like, what if he finished the entire game? He didn't. He left the game with some bum hammy and 25 yards rushing and a touchdown. So at least he gave me a little something before he went out, but not really what I would consider bounce back. Bounce back into the realm of respectability for fantasy football players at that position. I need at least double digits. I need at least 10 points. He got
12,
me,
14.
He got me 8. So not quite the bounce back we're looking for. This week, bounce back, the Gronk. Otherwise known as Rob Gronkowski. That's right.
What did he have last week? How many points?
Oh, my goodness. 15 yards receiving, which is 1 point in most leagues. Unless you got PPR, then he got 2 points for the one reception. Anyway, this week, I say he comes back strong. I know they're going up against the Jets. The Jets typically tough against tight ends, but they're doing it up in New England. And look, Brady and crew, they're out to prove something, particularly to Rex Ryan and his crew. So I say Gronkowski comes back with a statement. Him and Brady getting it done. Bounce back.
Really out on the ledge there.
I think so.
Really? Bouncing back from 1 point?
Not all I'm saying. To respectability.
Oh, okay. So he's going to have 8 points?
Fantasy points?
Yeah.
Yeah, easy.
8 points. Wow.
Easy. Maybe 10. Yes.
I'd do a bottle bet on 10 for sure.
Would you?
Yes.
Wow. Next segment.
All right, my bounce back of the week. Last week, this week's a little. Phillip Rivers had 6 points last week, 2 weeks ago. So I chose him as my bounce back player of the week. He had 17 points this week. He had over 300 yards and a touchdown. Respectability. I mean, he wasn't like huge. He wasn't a badass or anything, but certainly a bounce back. This week, I've got Ahmad Bradshaw. Brandon Jacobs is out. The Seahawks give up 15 points a week and about 85 yards to the running back. So I think Bradshaw gets 120 total yards and at least one score this week. Honorable mention to Mike Williams from Tampa Bay, who has had a horrendous first 4 weeks. And by that, I just mean not nearly as good as last year.
Right.
A little sophomore slump. But the 49ers give up 26.5 points to wide receivers. So bounce back, honorable mention to Mike Williams this week.
Okay. You know how your honorable mentions and your bonus calls do sometimes. But, all right, good luck with that.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Later.